the show, Watson. And again, welcome to Primal Sports Center as we bring it to you live. You know, again, we have an interesting week looking forward to and an interesting week as pastors. I mean, when you look on sporting arenas of football, tennis, track and field, I mean, you name it, we have representation all over. I mean, next week coming up is Taste the World Cup tie. And later on in the show, Froggy peeping over the fences give us a breakdown of what we should look forward to with the Reggae Boys. As you know, we have a injury hit team, but going to Bermuda with our, I mean, talented squad, deep squad. I mean, that has cut down from some 60-odd players. So we're looking forward to that coming up. Track and field, Diamond League, and then preview World Championships coming up later on in mid-September. We're going to kick things off with a US Open there.
Of course.
We talk some tennis, because tennis have controversy on and off the court. I mean, it's spicy out there.
Yeah, man.
People having
one of the spicy,
yeah,
US Open.
You know why?
Yeah, of course.
Both on the male and the female side, but other than that, our picks, our favorites are still in it. We see Alcaraz kind of cruising through. Sinner playing currently now at the moment. On the female side, Sabalenka is still there. Swiatek is still there. A few upsets here and there, but I mean, overall, the big names are still there. And Novak Djokovic still on the quest for number 25.
Yes.
I mean, Novak, no chance, Djokovic.
Yes, yes. Advancing to the fourth round, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, Djokovic getting there. What do you think Djokovic can come up with as we look forward to the round?
As I said, Novak will definitely advance to the quarterfinals.
He's playing Struff.
Yeah.
Struff defeated Tiafoe, I think.
Tiafoe. Yeah.
So Djokovic is in the round of 16.
We'll advance to the quarterfinals with a breeze. But as I'd say, tops a semifinal place. That's it for Novak.
Yeah, going to buck up on one of the big dogs.
Yeah.
As if one of the big dogs don't drop out.
I don't even think him need a big dog to beat him, you know.
Once him reach there.
Yeah, that's the end of the road for Novak. Yeah. Novak will never see number 25. You know, father time has caught up with him. Yeah, definitely. We'll not see number 25. This will be probably his last US Open. So let us just enjoy it. Let's enjoy it while it lasts.
Not even a 3% chance against Novak?
No chance.
No chance.
It's not possible for him to win this tournament. He's just too old. And you have the two, the wear and tear.
And these youngsters are in the prime.
Exactly.
Just like something like Shelley versus Alfred and Jefferson.
Exactly. When it's time, it's time, you know.
It's time.
No matter what you want, the plastic surgery, you want to take the pill, you want to do whatever you want to do. Go on to the knife. When it's time, it's time. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know, just one of those things. He won't have that burst of energy and strength and power once he get deeper down into the tournament. So yeah, that's it for Novak. But I'm happy that all the big favorites are still in Alcaraz and Sinner.
Still currently playing at the moment. Up 2-love in the fourth set.
Yeah.
After losing the first set to Shapovalov, I mean, step up as Sinner does. 6-4, 6-3, and up 2-love serving in the fourth set. It's the third round. Looking forward to going to the round of 16. So he's on. Alcaraz is also there, as I said. Zverev is the number 3 seed. Hanging around. So, I mean, things on course.
Zverev would be the only threat to Sinner in the top half. You know,
they had their little altercation warming up.
Yeah.
Some slight altercation there between Zverev and Sinner. I don't know the full details on that, but
I
mean, as I said, on and off the court, I don't know if it's. I mean, it's always a competitive nature. I don't know what happened this year somewhere. People get.
I can only remember one player who was controversial on the court. Always shouting and.
McEnroe?
John McEnroe. Yeah. He's the only drama man. Well, we know.
He's kind of like a drama man on him ready.
Agassi?
Yeah.
You're right. But McEnroe is definitely number one when it comes on to drama.
the drama man is curious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nowadays, drama.
Injury prone. Oh, what a talent, man! What a talent. He was gonna be one of those. He remind me of Schultz in table tennis. You know, and play different and all over the place and attitude and personality. Personality, yeah. So sad that he had to retire. Yeah, so sad. One of the players that we were looking forward to kind of carry on tennis on the men's side. In terms of excitement, you need that type of player in every sport. Yeah, man.
You need a player that people are always going to talk about, win or lose.
Yeah.
And you look forward to him.
Yeah.
The more him win, you know it's going to be more drama and then more electric.
Yeah.
You look out for someone and the atmosphere. So.
Well, on the men's side, I think we're pretty safe so far. You know, pretty safe. On the women's side, we still Sabalenka is still in. Swiatek is she's going to play later on.
Coca still in.
Coca Gauff still in.
Yeah, so.
Osaka is still in.
Still in, yeah.
And what do you think about Osaka? Any chance of making a deep run into this tournament? She not playing bad at all, you know.
I give her the same chance.
And she's class. You give Osaka the same chance. No chance.
Any chance is no chance.
I tell you this. What was the girl that beat Osaka and she got knocked out the first round from Canada? No, the black girl, the dark skinned girl. Mboka, yeah, man. She lost earlier. She lost. I think it's the first round. Yeah. But when she beat Osaka in that finals at the WTA event, I was watching the match and I said, Osaka is back.
But guess who's the matchup round of 16 for Osaka? Coca Gauff. The whole far away she go. You think that's a wrap?
People, as a betting man, I'm going with Osaka. Coca Gauff don't have any weapons. Yeah. She's just a defensive player.
Get the ball back.
Let's get the ball back. I think when I saw Osaka in the finals at the WTA a couple of weeks ago, even though she lost, I said, no, man, this girl, they look like she's back. She was playing good, you know. Yeah. She went up. She won the first set, actually. I think something like 6-4, 6-3. And even in the loss, you could see that she's playing good. Ground strokes look good, serves look good.
In recent times, it's the best you have looked.
Yeah, man. I think
like prime Osaka.
Not prime yet, but you can see that there's something there. She's making the comeback. I give her a good chance against Coca Gauff. Coca Gauff is just a baseline player with no power. That's the truth, you know. She basically she waiting for your mistakes. You know what I mean? She living off your mistakes. Not anything much to she don't have a good serve. No, she had problems with her serve. Apparently she changed her serve before the US Open. So she had problems with double faulting and all of that. So I think if you want to win some money, I think I will definitely go with Osaka. She's definitely an underdog. Maybe a 7-1.
No, not so much.
4-1. You think about 4-2? I will look at that. 3-1.
Yeah, 2.75.
No man.
Because you said she's playing good.
Yeah, well, that's me. That's my eyes though.
So the book is there.
I don't know if the book.
So what we see on Primal.
They probably say more too. Yeah. Say probably you're right, but definitely Osaka I think will make the upset. I think that will be the first major upset on the female side.
The upset though, because Osaka has levels.
She's
finding about the levels now.
Yeah.
If you look on the rank, then yes, but pound for pound and name for name.
Yeah. Well, most people. Experienced people won't look at it as an upset, but the regulars will look at it as an upset based on Osaka not playing and just coming back, and Coca Gauff is the reigning French Open champion. You know, didn't play so well in at Wimbledon, but definitely it will be the first major upset. That will be the headlines.
Osaka is back.
Osaka is back. Yeah, man.
Coca Gauff wins. I mean, Coca Gauff steamrolls Osaka.
Yeah.
Moves into the court.
Either way is a great headline.
On home court. So
yeah, so, yeah.
I'm going with Coca Gauff, though.
You're going to Coca Gauff? The one without the weapons?
Yeah.
No weapons.
Defensive player. Osaka going crack, as usual.
A crack? Yeah. Okay. I'm going with the Osaka people.
You know, for that much, overall tournament, I'm going with Swiatek.
Obviously, I'm going with Sabalenka. Yeah, the number one seed. She under the radar, keeping herself quiet with all of the controversies that's been happening at the US Open.
So no, all our picks are still in.
Of course, of course.
Next weekend, we'll have a preview and a review of that, because next week Saturday will be the female final. We'll have the winner. And then Sunday, it will be the male finals as Novak Djokovic will play. Will play in the final against maybe.
Yeah, Alcaraz. Oh yeah, he's an Alcaraz half. So, yeah, Alcaraz half. So yeah.
The old boy have something up his sleeves, you know.
Well, let us see.
So-called goat.
Let us see. No, he's a goat. He's definitely the goat, but he's definitely the goat. But
keep on telling the goat, man.
You know, Muhammad Ali was the same, and I think him could have boxed until him 50, you know. You know, when you're great, you always think that you're going to be great forever. Yeah. You know, that's the feeling that they get mentally.
Leaves you, it's just,
the physicality leaves you, but not the mentality. Yeah.
You always have that champion mentality.
Yeah, it'll never leave.
Just feels wear and tear. I mean, and you can't get a new body, so that's for the time for you. But a bit of drama in the tennis, both on the male and the female side. I'll probably start with the male side. I saw where Tsitsipas lost to a German, Altmaier, and Tsitsipas has a problem with the underarm serve. What is your take in serving underarm in lawn tennis?
Tsitsipas is just a sore loser. That's my take on it. I think he's a sore loser. Underarm serve, is it legal or is it not legal? So it's legal, so what's the issue?
And he's telling his opponent that if you serve underarm, then I will hit you with the ball. And nothing is wrong with that because you can play the ball at your opponent.
Yeah, but who's going to win the point? Well,
win the
point. Depending on where you hit him. If it's outside, you hit him with the ball, obviously. Yeah.
But so aim at him. You know,
a
line of what you call it, morality.
Yeah.
In the sport.
Yeah.
Sportsmanship.
That's
same thing. If you're gonna serve underarm, then.
So let me ask you something.
If you look at him and be like, get out of here. You kind of quash it.
Let me ask you something. If you serve if somebody serve an underarm serve to you, why don't you go and win the point then? If it's why does it win the point? Why have to win the point and win the game if the person is going to keep serving it? Why complain about a serve? An underarm serve is a weaker serve than the overhead serve. So why complain? You in it to win it or what? What's your aim? No, you see, that's why I think I agree with you that Tsitsipas is just one of those losers. He's a loser. Why would you complain about an underarm serve? Why don't you just win the game?
Yeah. Or just play and be like, all right.
It's like a man serving to you like in table tennis and serving the ball at least a couple of feet higher than the net. Just smash the ball and win the game and move on to the next round. Why complain? I don't have a problem with it once it's within the rules of the game. I think it's perfectly fine. Says,
next time, don't wonder why I hit you, okay? Just hit the ball and hit him with the ball. So I'm saying, no, I'm just saying, if you serve underarm,
I see.
So if you serve underarm, it's part of the game. It's legal. You can serve underarm, but a lot of top players don't serve underarm. So
yeah, you probably say underarm serve back in the 60s, right?
Yeah.
60s and 50s.
That some people use. That's curious do it too.
Yeah. Every now and then a player drop it in. You know, it's an unorthodox. It's a change up from the traditional way that what's happening now. So. Nothing wrong with a little variation.
He's crybaby.
I agree.
Europeans tend to cry a lot. Most of the Europeans. I mean, even the Americans too. Tennis is full of a lot of crybabies.
On the female side.
Big altercation. Big altercation. You know, female.
Words dropping, right?
Yeah, and I mean, kind of blow out the proportion, and some people saying why she's saying this and that. But I mean, Ostapenko and Taylor Townsend had an altercation at the end of the match.
Yeah.
Where Ostapenko is telling Taylor Townsend that she has no class.
Yes.
And no education.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people take it to as, hey, you can't say it to a black American. I mean, in the States, it's kind of time and place and how you say it. Which, I mean, you have to choose your words. But when you're in an altercation, you don't really choose your words. And then again, everything is taken out of context.
Yeah.
Some people say, no, looking at it versus black versus white, but both players had no hint of any racism towards it, which I don't see it as that either which way, but I see it as Ostapenko being a crybaby.
Yeah.
And also, what is she really crying about? And
put everything in context because the listeners and viewers need to understand exactly. For who didn't watch the match, didn't see the match?
That was expressed to the public was during the match, Townsend hit a net. Ostapenko had to come in, play the ball, and then she just hit the ball past Ostapenko over the top. I mean, usually when you're playing racket sports and you get a net point or a fortuitous point, whether it's net or edge. Given the sport, table tennis, it's edge and net. I mean, badminton, you hit the net, it go over. Lawn tennis, you hit the net. Usually you make a gesture,
apology.
And I mean, that shows some class to you.
Yeah.
Whereby once you play to a pro level, that's what you do.
Yeah.
But you're not really sorry because, I mean, you win the point.
No, you're happy that you win the point, but
you win the point, but imagine losing a point like that, you'll be like, because we played.
It's an unfortunate point.
So it's like, I feel your pain, but yet still I win the point. So you just give a gesture of like, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Part of the sport. But Taylor Townsend didn't offer that, whereby she's not entitled to offer that. But when you play at this level,
you expect some form of sportsmanship.
Some form of class to it. So that's one of the issues. Ostapenko is having like, I mean, you don't.
So would you call Townsend classless for that?
I mean, she doesn't have a history of
being classless.
So to use this one instance
to judge her for the whole career,
for her demeanor and character, I can't do that. If it's something that she is known for, then then you're a classless player.
Yeah,
I don't get any hint throughout her career that she's a classless player. But
okay.
I mean, and the next problem was before the match, Ostapenko had an issue with warming up. Taylor Townsend chose to warm up at the net. She's saying that nobody warms up at the net. At the pro level, you don't warm up at the net. Because I think it affects you warming up as well.
Yeah, because you don't want to hit her the ball.
So both players warm up from the baseline.
Of course.
So she's saying that Taylor Townsend.
That's tradition. Oh, hold on. So
it started from before the match.
So what you're hinting at now, what you're saying to me now is that
she did purposely to honor her.
Townsend is breaking all the traditions of tennis. The apology, warming up, everybody know you warm up from the baseline. Yeah. So she's breaking tradition.
But it's not illegal.
But she's still breaking tradition.
Yeah. So she's saying,
okay.
So she's saying you're not educated about the sport, basically. You don't know that, hey.
So now we have
don't warm up here. You don't.
Yes.
You apologize for a net point. Come on. I mean, she don't say it in those words, but that's the basis of what she's.
What she coming off with.
And she look like a sore loser, and she has had a history of being
a sore loser.
Sore loser. So, I mean,
I think she have a point to an extent, but as you say, it's not illegal. But you have traditions.
Yeah.
You have traditions in terms of sportsmanship and these things, and it goes a far way. You can't be warming up at the net. Nobody does that.
Need to warm up.
Yes.
But the thing is, why do you think she do it? She do it purposely.
Yeah.
She do it to honor your opponent.
Yeah, and I think Ostapenko probably have an history of being annoyed easily.
Yes.
So maybe that's a tactic of Townsend. Yes.
It's a war tactic, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
War. Yeah.
Dark arts. Dark arts is a part of the
We know
game.
somebody like that.
In all sports.
In all sports, you have the ones that try to
get on the skin.
Yeah.
Whether during, before the match.
Yes.
I mean, you slow it down, slow roll.
Yeah.
Players like that. But you tend to use these as stepping stones or, boost your morale or boost your whole cycle to be like, hey, I'm not sure.
Improve your mental side.
Yeah, so, I mean, losing now, it kind of rubbing their skin even more.
Yeah.
And then, Eastern European. But even Ostapenko is a French Open winner. She won French Open.
Yeah.
2017, been to quarterfinals, semifinals, she has won Grand Slam.
She's there. She's a part of the fraternity.
Has a lot of earnings from
man. She's a part of that top fraternity and the women's side.
Townsend now looking to break into that.
Yeah.
I think she won her last match, so she's into the round 16, is it now?
Yeah, so 4th round.
She's making a name for herself, and I mean, right now in the public, I guess everybody know who the name Taylor Townsend.
Yeah, just because of. I was very disappointed with all of these media outlets that decided to run with a narrative of racism. That was very disappointing. And it's always the black Americans and the outlet balling racism for every single thing. And when I watch it, I say, come on.
But remember, it's our culture, you know.
Yeah.
And your background and where you're from and being up against it and even being on the home soil and hearing that.
And I stop in.
Imagine you being an educated,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, class player, and then hearing that you're not educated and your classes.
Based on what Townsend, yeah, because she know what she doing now. So I think that Townsend in that moment was classless and was not educated on certain traditions in terms of warm up. Of course, I think she deserved the label.
But she knows. It's not like she's not.
And she's smiling too, you know.
She knows.
Yes.
She's getting under her skin.
Yes.
And she's part of the sport.
Yeah.
But there's a fine line of doing things, but it's part of dark arts. It's part of the game.
Yeah.
And
so she chose to be that type of classless looking player in order to get to where she wants.
Things like these, you know, she probably grew up in a sense where old school tennis. You know, like in table tennis, old school table tennis players.
Yeah, I was trying to almost cheat.
Yeah,
almost cheat. Them I was trying to.
They don't give you nothing. They don't give away nothing. They rush you.
Yeah.
Pause. They slow it down, which is not illegal.
Yeah.
You try to find a way to throw your opponent off. But the new school is just play the game. If I'm better than you, win. You not win. Some players they just, all right, I'm down. I'm gonna slow the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time and serve. I'm going to wet my foot at the table.
Yeah.
I'm going to make noise and try to change umpire. I'm going to pause when you're serving. Cause I've played matches where I come up to serve. Enough time, I get ample time. And I come to serve, you put up your hand to sell it. I'm like, but we're both already. But you didn't throw me off. You're already, I'm ready. But you know if you pause, you're going to throw me off. And sometimes you come back to the table, right? And you see the ball.
Yeah. Oh, where's my camera?
Yeah, so I mean, that in a sense isn't illegal, but come on, it's classes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is, and you have some of these hosts from the in the media over in the States, and boy, I don't know what they're trying to do. What are they trying to do? You know.
I'm not defending Ostapenko.
No, I am defending Ostapenko.
She's a crybaby. She has history.
Yeah, I'm also defending Townsend too, but I'm saying it's all within the sport.
Yeah.
You know, if she want to call her not no etiquette, no class, she's perfectly within her right to say that based on the context of what Townsend did. You know, both at the start.
Don't know what she did.
That's why I would tell them no.
Ostapenko is a crybaby because she lost.
Yeah, it's not just that alone.
She's crying about.
Yeah.
I don't have to say sorry. Well, I want the point. I don't have to tell you sorry. I want the point. Just turn her back and walk off. You don't do that. Peter knows that when he wins the net points against me time and time.
You know, when I saw the whole thing, my mind ran on Peter.
Yeah, the net
because sometimes Peter gets so many nets on me that when I get the net, I just say yes.
Yeah. And I would see classes.
Yeah, boy, I tell you, I don't care. When he would say sorry, you know, I'm smirking.
I didn't go get net time and time again.
Yeah,
he's a net king.
Peter get the most net. You know, him and Johnny P. Parish get the most net in the history of local table tennis. Yeah. Nobody get more nets than Peter and Parish.
Get at it on Peter, you know.
Yeah, calling out all kind of names.
Oh gosh, him call Buddha, him call Jesus Christ, call Allah the Most High. Speaking of thugs, but I mean when you play a sport at a certain level, in competition, you have to show some level of, in this term, class.
Of course.
You can't win an edge point and celebrate.
Yeah, it's very difficult for if you have a conscience, it's hard for that.
Yeah, imagine losing an edge point, match point, and a man just loop the ball on the edge and you'll be like, yeah. So you give and take because you received, and you know, that's where the whole apologetic comes into play. But they are the choice of words, and to me, it's a big overreaction in the public. But I mean, two crybabies.
Yeah, and it's good for Towns. More eyes are on her now. She's playing well at that.
Yeah.
So let us hope
and
that.
advancing because she won her next match.
Yeah.
And she's into the round of 16.
So
Maybe she can.
overall, okay. Look at the Americans within the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
They're back. You think they're
TFO is out.
Ben Shelton.
Ben Shelton with an injury though.
But they're all playing well, though, you know.
Yeah.
They're all playing well.
The European will win on both sides.
You think? Well, obviously we pick both.
On both sides.
Yeah, but it's good to see the Americans them coming up back. You know, they've been on a low for quite some time. You know, they haven't had a dominant player since maybe, and not even dominant really.
Serena.
Well, apart from Serena, obviously Serena, and the men's side haven't had any form of dominance since Sampras.
Radic won couple.
But mean dominance and like an elite top. Oh, you put Radic was like what top 5 within his time.
He was number one rank at one point.
Yeah, but in terms of class at that point, you really had him. You really put him up there, or was he more like Andy Murray?
Andy Murray's ahead of him.
Is ahead of
him right after Andy Murray.
Right behind Andy. Yeah, because wasn't as consistent.
But in the early part, he looked the part and then he just faded away because the big two with Federer and Nadal just step up and just dominate.
Yeah.
Major after major. And that era
was tough.
The toughest era.
The toughest.
Yeah. And to buck up on player beats.
It's problems.
Yeah. Young and in the prime and was walking through.
Yeah, with that boy.
The French players, because even Wawrinka wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Even Nalbaldian wasn't bad. To name a few. So you had some decent players in and around that. So yeah.
All right, as usual, we reach the midway point.
Yeah.
But this time, the controversial boss not in studio this time.
I don't know if he's in Flushing medals.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know where he is in the world, but he's represented for Primal nonetheless.
Is that a skyscraper that behind him? Oh, it's a building. Oh.
And the Empire State Building. All right. People, time for sports commentary, the controversial boss himself.
This is taping. This a tape.
The tape.
This a tape.
The tape.
Anyway, greetings. Listen, guys. Good to see you. I'm joining you guys from the salubrious location of Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm on here for a few days on family matters, but you don't know the thing. Primal never stops. Never stops, people. Next week, Saturday, big fight. The biggest fight for the last 3-4 years, probably the fight of the century. Crawford is going up against Canelo Alvarez. And, I've been going back and forth about who will win this fight. I've been looking at the stats. I've been looking at the training videos. I've been trying to get the information because I don't want to lose my, let me remind you, 100% record for calling fights. So Crawford, at first I was leaning towards Canelo. And then when I watch the skill sets, I'm leaning towards Crawford. And then when I watch the fight acumen, I'm split. But I have to come up with who is going to win the fight. And let me tell you what the keys to the victory is going to be. I believe that I have a look at Crawford recently. Crawford has put on a lot of weight. Crawford is going up in weight to fight against a natural middleweight, super middleweight, right? Crawford has gained 15, 20 pounds. And the question is, will he be as effective? I think not. I think that the speed advantage, because you're going up against a pretty fast guy in Canelo Alvarez. I believe that Crawford is going to lose his speed advantage. Mike Tyson says that Crawford is hitting with more power. But guess what? He's going to be hit with more power. And I believe that Canelo's power is because Canelo walks around at this weight. Canelo power is going to be a coordinated power. It's going to be a proper power. And you're going up against what is a nutritionally enhanced power from Crawford. And therefore, I'm calling it now. I don't think the fight will go the full 12 rounds. I think that my money is back again on Canelo Alvarez to stop Crawford. The whole world is waiting, so you better place your bets now. Hopefully the odds will still stay in your favor. You can bet the house, bet the farm. Crawford is going to lose to Canelo Alvarez. Now, on table tennis, my sport, we have just witnessed we have just witnessed um, one of the greatest tournaments that I have been lucky enough to witness. It's the Europe Slam last week, and we left before the finals. But in the finals, Truls Morgard, who has the knack of coming good at the right time, in his hometown of Malmo, Sweden, Truls did the unthinkable. Truls is facing the world's number one player, a man who barely dropped a set in getting to the finals, Lin Shidong. And in that finals, Truls put on a show, Baba. And at 3-2 up, they played what's called the point of the century, a spectacular point, a point that would not seem to end. A bit like Peter Muyon against Kane Watson. But after a long rally, that will be the highlight point for years, Truls was able to clinch it. And I say congratulations to the Swedish man. The Chinese are no longer unbeatable. And Lin Shidong is in trouble because he has lost some critical matches. I think that if it was Fan Zhendong or perhaps Ma Long or even Wang Chuqin, they would have won. They would have won that critical match. You don't send out a Chinaman to play a finals and then he surrenders the match like Lin Shidong did against Truls Morgan. Very disappointing, but then good for the sport. Table tennis is becoming a more spectacular, a more watchable sport. I was watching the US Open going on. It's boring. Lawn tennis is boring. Lawn spectacular, a more US Open going on. It's boring. Lawn tennis is boring. Lawn tennis is now like pickleball. It's on watch are struggling for qualifications or qualifiers start soon. And then comes the news that 30% of our squad is injured. Leon Bailey, always injured. But other people are injured. Mikel Antonio is a shadow of himself. And we're in trouble. Even against Bermuda. Bermuda, which have a population of what? 300? Probably 20 able-bodied men, 11 of whom will be on the foot. Doubles as a school training ground is going to be hosting us. Bermuda, which probably have 10 footballs in the entire country, we're playing against. And comes the news now that Mason Greenwood is not interested in playing for Jamaica. And I say shame on Mason Greenwood. I believe Mason Greenwood used us for the passport. I believe that Mason Greenwood friended us up to get the passport. A bit like, you have somebody who drive a brand new car, Beamer M4, and you friend them up to get a ride. Mason Greenwood has taken us for a ride. Now, I'm going to talk about something that sports commentary does not normally get involved in. There was a big debate. And by the way, I was quite good at high school debate. I was so good. I used to go against teams. So anyway, there's a big debate between the leader of the People's National Party and the leader of the Jamaica National Party. The Prime Minister, Andrew Brogard Holness, went up against Mr. Golden, Mark Golden. And I saw something that I'm calling out as a disgrace. Maverick, who tells people, Oral Tracy, I'm calling him out, says that he's the fairest and sharpest, best commentary. We at Primal think different. But you mustn't be afraid to call out who won. Would you believe that after what took place Tuesday night, I don't remember what night it was, they're now saying that Maverick, Oral Tracy, is calling it a draw. Did you see a draw? I didn't see a draw. And it doesn't matter what side I'm on. I don't have any car in any green color, nor one in orange. But I'm saying that in the debate, Mr. Golden mopped up the floor with Brogard. Mr. Golden, Brogard threw a low blow and said, "Are you a Jamaican?" And guess what? Golden pulled out his birth certificate on the spot with a copy for the Prime Minister. And after that, the game was all over. After that, the Prime Minister's face, his smile disappeared. He looked like when when you get a backhand slap in your face. And I'm not saying which side I'm on. And this my opinion has nothing to do with which side I'm on. But when a man gets slapped, him gets slapped. And since that, it is left to me because Maverick was afraid to call it. And I'm calling it. It's up to me to say who won this debate. This debate was won by Marky Mark. I'm proud of him because I didn't think he would be a good prime minister. I was thinking Lisa Hanna would be a better prime minister. But when I saw how he handled himself and dealt with that low blow from the prime minister about whether he's a Jamaica, and then he joked back the man with, I can show you my birth certificate, but you can't show me your certified accounts. It was game over. It was game over indeed. And that's sports commentary. And if you don't want to comment, I don't care. What say you?
Good one, good one.
Been sucked.
Good one.
But, I mean, I hear that if you're born in Jamaica, that don't make you a Jamaican. You know?
That was the
Peter, if you're born in Jamaica,
That was a
that don't
serious
make it
mistake.
that was a follow up, right?
if you're born in
That was a
seen the
serious
birth
mistake by the
paper.
Prime Minister. It is not by birth you're a Jamaican.
Yeah.
It is by your choice. That was a really serious
What you
mistake
can
he
do for
made.
the country. If you can't do
Yes.
nothing for the country, you're not a Jamaican.
All right.
But we here
And
for
listen,
the Primal
we
represent
don't
the
we
country.
don't have to be you don't have to be one side or the other to say who won a debate, you know.
Yeah.
Somebody win and somebody lose.
Simple.
When Crawford lose to Alvarez, it don't matter which side we're on. It's what we see happening in the ring.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you all what I saw in the ring. Talk to you guys later, all right?
All right. Yeah, man, interesting one right there. People believe you heard it from the controversial one himself, calling it Marky Mark. Boy, I might tell you, yeah, one of the most ridiculous comments I've ever heard.
I mean, the pressure was pipe.
Yeah, it was under pressure in that moment. I think it was unexpected to see that the man pull out in bird paper. Yeah. That threw him out. That kind of threw him off. That threw him off. Him couldn't find any comeback.
Elections this week, and I was hope for a peaceful election.
Yes, as usual.
Whoever win, I hope the country get better and better, and we improve because we have a lot of improvement.
Yep.
Yeah, and a lot of skills. But we here at Primal will keep it sports.
Yeah, and we always short one or two things that I know Peter was showing it out. What can help the country?
Yeah.
You know, in terms of traffic tickets and all of these things. You know, them all, from time to time, you know, we'll drop in one or two words.
Social stance.
Yes. What do you think about the fight, though? Crawford versus Canelo. I thought Peter was spot on.
Yeah, man.
In terms of the weight gain.
Crawford going up on weight, going to be trouble. I mean, he's not going to be as powerful. That's Canelo used to that weight. So
yeah,
Canelo the edge. Although Crawford
technically is a better fighter in terms of skill.
Fighter.
Yeah, man.
Going up in weight class is not so easy. We saw that with Roy Jones as well.
Yep.
Going up in weight trying to fight heavy. Still a class fighter, but found it tough.
Yeah.
Going up against somebody who has the pedigree that Canelo has.
And it's comfortable. He's at his own comfort weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You going up to go face this man here, this man. Boy, Peter was spot on with that. And him said Tyson's claiming that Crawford will hit much heavier, but I don't know if him, in terms of the speed, he's going to lose some speed. He might get a little bit more strong, more power in the punches, but you're going to lose speed. Movement, yes. The only advantage I say Crawford have is that Crawford is a more skilled fighter. Everybody know that still. He's more skilled. No, it's not a pushover. Canada they are both top, A and B if you want to call them. Yeah.
So,
and Crawford was always my fighter from in the lightweight.
If Crawford win this fight,
yeah, man.
Let's start calling him.
Crawford is undefeated, you know.
Yeah, you call him with the greats.
Of course.
He is in that bubble.
I always want
more statement wins, and this would be a statement win for his career.
Mayweather and those guys dodge these guys a lot, you know, man.
Yeah.
You know, he was at the same weight at one point. Yeah, but gonna be a great fight regardless what the outcome is. Yeah. You know, Crawford and Canelo, big fight next week Saturday.
So we look forward to that. I mean,
yeah, we also have a bit of sad news. We didn't start the show with it. Our good friend, table tennis friend of ours, well, she practically grow you and grow me somewhat as well. Yeah, man. Colette CP Palmer. You know, she passed away early yesterday morning.
Not sure of the details. But
yeah, she was battling with some things for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But we're not sure the exact detail. But, you know, condolences go to the family. I know our sons. Yeah, of course. Past national champion.
Yeah. I mean, been on associations. I mean, played on many teams, supported a lot of juniors, seniors.
Yeah.
Give a lot to the sport. I said past national champion.
Yeah.
And definitely table tennis royal.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a part of the sport, and I mean, has left a legacy within the sport, and contributed to my career.
Yeah.
As a junior, I always
assisting.
Always in my corner.
Yeah.
Even when I take a break, say, no man, continue play, man. I win one more national man. Play on board, always looking after me. And if I slip up, she gonna give it to me straight forward.
Yeah, she was a straight shooter. Yeah.
Something I like, you know. I say,
yeah.
Me hear this and I say, you know, say, but glad you come to me, not no go so
yeah.
Once me, I'm have to call you and tell you, you know, and you know me not like that. You know me I'm thinking, so she gonna tell it straight to your face. Oh, she see what you hear. She not going back and so
yeah, man.
Big ups to CP. I mean, definitely, as I said, table tennis royalty and a dear friend of mine.
Yep.
News, but I remember lives on and
of course.
He's definitely table tennis royalty.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So please touch on the next note that we're going to look forward to now. As the Reggae Boys, we have two interesting ties coming up. World Cup qualifier starts, and this is the road to where's World Cup again? Not France, but this side of the world.
Yeah, the western side.
CONCACAF region, USA, Mexico, and Canada. Whereby we're in a group with Bermuda, Trinidad, and Curacao. First match, Friday, September 5 at 5 p.m. in Bermuda. Next match after that will be Tuesday, September 9 at the National Stadium in the office at 7 p.m. We'll be at that match. But looking forward, these two big matches, we need 6 points, and we have an injury hit squad. And I mean, Reggae Boys.
Yeah.
That's what we need to qualify for this World Cup.
With
these injuries, I still give the Reggae Boys a 70% chance of qualifying for the World Cup. And after these two victories, we're going to climb to 95%. Because we're getting these 6 points still. We'll have to get these 6 points.
I think
we're going to beat Trinidad in the office, man. We're going to beat Bermuda. Oh, Bermuda for beat. We don't want Bermuda. Oh, for travel Bermuda. Oh, for lose to Bermuda.
Yeah.
When I see that,
it's a blessing. It's a blessing still, because to get Bermuda as the first match based on what's happening with the team right now, it's a good thing. You know, okay, we have the opportunity to, well, we have a much easier match to try for build from. Yeah. So, you know, we definitely have to come out with a win. And then next game, I guess the coach will have to decide, and based on the performance.
And the squad.
Yes.
For this window, because, you know, we hit with some injuries. So,
some
key omissions. Goalkeepers, Shaquille Davis, Jamali White, Tafari Chambers. No Andre Blake. Captain Blake is out injured. Defenders, Lembe Kisa, Kyle Duncan, Damon Lowe, Richard King, Ethan Pinnock, Mason Holgate, Amar Bell, Greg Lane. Midfielders, Isaac Hayden, Ian Frey, John Russell, Casey Palmer, Kari Anderson, Joshan Anglin, Kevin Lambert. Forwards, Kaim Dixon, Demar Gray, Ronaldo Cephas, Tyrese Campbell, Warner Brown, Bailey Kadamachi, Mikel Antonio, and Shamar Nicholson. No Bobby Reed, no Andre Blake, no Liam Bailey. Who else missing? No Latibody here.
You call it, even though we're missing those players, you call some competent footballers within that squad. I don't
feel that the midfielder looks shaky.
The midfield is a problem. I don't think we should have a problem against Bermuda.
And Trinidad.
No, I don't think so. I think we can. Of course. We have. I think Andre, the goalkeeper, is well, for me, the goalkeeper is the most impactful. The one that will be missed.
Yes.
I think he will be missed. You know what I mean? Liam Bailey for me has not performed to that level for Jamaica to say, yo, he will be missed.
Said to me that was probably a blessing in disguise, but
yeah.
The likes of Bobby Reed with his experience and his work rate will be missed.
No, Bobby Reed, I'll give you that one, and Andre Blake, but everybody else is fine.
Everybody here can be replaced, but those two.
Yeah.
And I mean, come September 5th, Friday, Bermuda, next week, I expect a 2-0 victory.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Trinidad, Tuesday, September 9th, I expect another 2-0 victory.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
6 points, and then the train keep moving, and then we'll have Froggy on our bandwagon saying, yes, the Reggae Boys will qualify.
Yeah.
Right now, we're going to have Froggy peep over the fence and hear what he has to say.
no, we're talking about them still having 30% chance right now. Just get a little bit of news about the world champs. Tia is now officially in the squad, in the team, officially.
The team?
In the world championship.
She's going?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You expected that.
On the relay team.
Yeah, they expected that.
Well, we've been calling for it, so they've been listening to the Primal team, so she's officially named in this team.
Was the contention was whether she's going to run the 100 meter, yes or
That
no?
is still a topic of discussion at MVP camp, as I've heard, because Sharika is not fully strong enough to do a double. So they're discussing whether to give up that 100 meter spot.
Based on how our season is going.
Yeah. And just let her run the 200 alone.
Stick to the pet event. That may be the case and whereby. But
Yeah.
who would put in MVP? Can't put in Tia. It would have to be the J3.
Yeah.
And next up in line will be Jodie Williams. That would be a slight on the person who finish.
Not necessarily. You're looking at form as well, because again, it's a discretionary selection now. You know, it's form and Tia is what the second fastest time as a Jamaican female. So but it makes
behind
sense.
her sister.
Logical sense just to put her in it. It's
It
more
don't work like that. So in some places, it's who pass the post.
logical sense.
Not
Logical
it.
sense.
I'm just saying.
So
My pick would be Tia, but I'm just saying, would that be a slight on the fourth place finisher?
not necessarily.
And the fifth place
They're going as relay. They're already part of the relay pool.
Yeah, but you want to make your name around in the world championship scene.
Everybody wants to make their name, and Tia want to make her name, but the logical choice is she's the fastest, second fastest right now. And if you're giving up a space, a slot, and it's your MVP teammate.
Yeah, but it's not down to the MVP. It's down to the JPA.
Well, you can probably say maybe Stephen Francis them will have a behind the scene backroom conversation with the president.
Tia, the president,
Yeah,
everybody.
say, listen, I will.
And everybody get along, you know. When you don't want to send your athletes to world relays, why should I put your athlete in?
Yeah, but
when you finish X at the trials.
But then again, they don't want Sharika to go out there and walk.
No, but there you go.
Yeah.
So I mean,
they're not gonna put in Jodie in unless Sharika come out.
If you go there and walk, then you have to face some stipulations. So just say,
Let me see.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I finish fourth at the trials, I want my chance. Maybe this is my shining moment.
I think Williams no
Just
bet.
that is Jodie Williams. What if it was Brianna Liston or Brianna
Williams?
All right, put it this way: based on
why wouldn't slide in Jodie?
based on the rules, though, you know, they can do it to anybody.
Anybody.
That's why I'm saying it's down to J3.
J3, yeah.
But they were trying
based
to.
on our performances over there.
I think what they were trying to do, you know, they were trying to see if Tia could win the Diamond League, take Sharika out, and put in Jodie in. So you still have 4 or 5 MVP persons within. You still have the 4. They were trying to get that done, but seeing that Alfred decided to spoil the show.
They're running to
and 10.76 and persons were saying that Alfred should have slowed down, but at the end of the day, it's
slow down for what?
It's busy. So let Tia buy.
Why?
Give Tia the buy. Persons
you don't get money.
saying
You don't get money for winning the Diamond League.
50,000 sugar.
Yeah, so why give up my money to
that's what I was saying too. 50,000 on the Diamond League shows.
Money.
It's my job.
And a wild card to the next World Champs.
Yeah, so what?
Might as well keep it, but that's what I'm saying. Just slow down and let Tia pass.
Nice,
But
for
seeing that
who?
she's half Jamaican.
No.
Seeing that she's half Jamaican. Persons, commentaries out there saying, hey,
that's not even
but
a commentary.
just
Why
leave.
you even start to run the race? You run the race to
Just leave that alone.
And
And she's been working on stuff,
extra 50.
and she needs to know where she is at this point. It's the last race, so go out there and do what you have to do.
I'm not letting nobody tune out tape. From a different country. Oh man, that's not a take.
I want to touch on the
Unless
football.
you can give me 60,000 in my pocket. You have to up the ante.
Yeah.
I want
minimum 60.
Surrender the
I
prize
want to touch on
money.
the squad, but I want to touch on somebody else. I can ask me why I don't talk about without speed. I'm gonna have something for ask.
You mean Dale?
You ask me about why I don't talk about speed. I talk about Butler, but I want to talk about speed right now because before I talk about the squad, I want to ask Speed a question. How much things are going to do all at once? You're the chairman and the technical committee.
Most of those are just titles and posts.
You're a coach of Cavaliers.
You don't want to get cover everything.
All I know, you're the coach of Cavaliers.
Sublet.
I think you're the coach of Manchester. I think it's owned by Manchester.
Hey, you can sublet.
The Costa Cup. No, you're a technical advisor to the national coach. So hold on. So you're coaching in the Costa Cup.
And he's a position.
You're coaching in JPL.
Right?
Yeah, it's a position. You're coaching at the Costa Cup. You're coaching at JPL. You're in the Caribbean Champions Cup. And now you're part of the national squad. How much things are going to do all at once?
24 hours in a day. And I'm sublet.
No, you need to drop something.
No, I'm have the knowledge.
You have too much. What's that? You have too much control in the football.
Who's really running the FL? You think so?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sublet. I'm the sublet. What wrong with sublet?
It's a joke. No, man, give somebody else something else to do. You one can't control everything.
No, but those are just titles.
You know, Frog, you don't like Craig Butler. I know you don't like Craig. And maybe not personally, but based on what the things them do.
Yeah.
But Craig came on this show and said the same thing about Speed as a conflict of interest. Not only too many things, you know. It's a conflict of interest.
Butler is no
And Butler, hold on, and Butler made a statement about one of his players not getting called up because he's affiliated with him and his players not getting fair opportunity. Do you buy into that argument, Froggy?
No.
And so you don't believe?
No, I believe Speed is doing too much.
So there's no injustice on his side, just doing too much.
He's doing too much. You need to let go some of them. I think there's a slight.
I believe Craig to an
But Craig is no better because he's running a football club and putting his 18-year-old daughter as CEO.
No, that's different.
That's a conflict.
No, hold on. No, but that's different though, Froggy. If you're not selecting the players,
and he's the part of the coaching team.
Who's in charge of selection for the national team?
The coach.
Who's the technical
committee only selects the coach.
The coach
selects the team, but we know different. Behind the scenes, we know different.
Okay.
So I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
We know different behind the scenes, but he's doing too much. And I think he needs to let go of some of these things. Speed, let go of something. Give somebody else a chance.
Which one you should let go?
Chairman of the technical committee.
That's just a title.
That a title is a big role in JFF. That's why I don't want to let it go. Because you are selecting the coach.
Tell the people for who don't understand, what does that mean? Yeah.
Most technical things that happen within the JFF is controlled by that chairman. So the selection.
What about selection process?
Of the coach
and players. They keep saying
players are part of it, you know.
So how you are just asking just a coach
players
alone?
Are part of it,
why never say players too? That he's in charge of selecting players.
He don't select the players. He may give advice.
He's an advisor. Okay.
But he's not selecting the players.
And you think that is fair? You being the head of Cavaliers, the coach of Cavaliers.
No, I don't think so.
So how can you not buy into what Butler is saying then? How can you not buy into what Butler is saying?
Because this is the problem. If there's a conflict, you would have seen some of.
No time at all, you know.
You would have seen a lot of.
Butler can write one.
Not even one time Butler can be right.
Cavalier players in the national setup. Not seeing that. There's one in there. One. Richard King.
Okay.
There's no other Cavalier player. And Atkinson get him bus the other day.
Okay.
And Jalmara Calvin get a one bus.
So because only one Cavalier player within the setup, that means that he's not blocking Craig's players?
He's not blocking Craig's players.
Craig?
He's not blocking. How is he blocking Craig's players?
Okay.
He's the in the team. Wasn't Whisper selected?
Okay.
Now the best to that. He not block them.
Okay. I talk at the youth level. It's not just the senior level we're talking about. At the youth level as well.
No, sir. I'm not black no players.
Okay. No problem, Froggy.
No, I'm not black no players.
Go ahead.
But as I said, September 5th, Reggae Boys team hit with a lot of injuries. Bermuda. Why?
Give me a result.
I want to give them the win. As I said, 2-0. 2-0. I'm giving them the win 2-0. I want them to score some goals. I want them to score some goals, but I'm still upset at the fact that you're selecting unsure players. Ethan Pinnock hasn't been playing any football. He just got 60 minutes last weekend. He's coming off an injury, and he not play today. Get me? Joshan Anglin in midfield. He got injured during the week last weekend for Mount Pleasant. Why are you selecting him? Why you,
Depends on what type of injury it is.
Mikel Antonio don't have a club. He's playing under 21 football, and they're taking Mikel as a senior man.
But even so, you said these players they're in the squad that don't mean they must play.
But why are you inviting players in the squad that are
Mikel
not
Antonio
playing?
might
And
get
you're,
10
and you,
minutes,
but
15
you,
minutes.
but you have players out there who want to play.
Like,
Maybe lend some experience to the ones that who want to
Come
play.
on,
some
man. You
advice.
have look at the midfield. Midfielders is one of our worst
You know, what I
areas.
think might happen,
Where's
though,
Ravel?
I think
No
this
Ravel.
team here might just surprise everybody and start
Warner Brown-
score, and
Warner
then it gonna
Brown,
come down
Kyle
to
Dixon,
should
and
we
Shine
let back in Leon Bailey back into the squad based on how they. I think that they might just surprise you guys.
Warner Brown, Kyle Dixon, and Shamanic.
Yeah, I think
Three
so.
junglers that?
Yeah.
Three
Try
junglers.
them not start one.
No, you never can tell. Three junglers front line in the stadium, scoring.
I think this team might just surprise us.
I don't.
It might just surprise us. I'm telling you.
The issue I'm having.
Now,
Player
Warner
hungry,
Brown
player.
hungry, you know.
Everybody
Kyle
hungry.
Dixon
Yeah.
The issue I'm having, and express it already.
You know the issue
There's
you
a
have
crate.
to qualify for the players them for run back in and be like,
no,
why you
man.
don't select these
Yeah,
players?
I think that's
Go
what
qualify about that
The
one.
creative
These
spark,
players are
no,
hungry.
the creative spark in the team is lacking.
Which one?
The midfield,
Yeah,
it's lacking.
I don't know who going
We can't go
Because-
for Ravel. Ravel is over the hill. We just
gonna
don't
go
have a
for?
midfield. We just have to work
no
with what we
Maggie,
can work with.
no.
Which Maggie?
Maggie
Maggie
is
not
too
seen by the
slow.
national.
Maggie will not be back a part of it. Maggie will not be back.
Yeah.
We've been calling for him, but when he
So you're
got the
telling me, say,
opportunity,
Ravel
Damien
can
Lou have to go string the passes then.
probably.
there's no creative spark.
Damien Lou have to go play
Damon Lowe.
play number 10 role. Attack game midfield. Don't be surprised if Damien Lou.
Anderson will play that role. And he probably just played the Maya in the number 10 and start Cephas out wide.
Cephas the next hungry man.
Yeah.
Cause,
I
Cephas
think
Cephas can't-
this team might
Cephas
surprise you,
can't finish
Froggy.
those.
This
Cephas-
team
As I
might
said,
might
the
su-
only
might
issue I'm
surprise you.
having is that you're selecting players who you know they're not going to contribute, but you have other players out there who can contribute to the team, who can play. There's a Brandon Cover can come in the midfield. He's not selected.
Mikel Antonio was a surprise pick for me. Being with the accident and not playing football, I was wondering why bother even select him.
So
But
is the coach just a flip flop?
like sorry for pick.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
wondering. Why bother select? I said maybe you select him because him can
The
probably
experience
mentor.
but you already have
help
a
out
pillow.
with the team, not
With the
necessarily to play and start, but be
The
that
moral of the
person.
team. You need somebody in the camp that would experience some.
Damon Lowe.
Yeah.
No.
No, man. You need somebody what people
Damon Lowe, the
look up
captain
to.
of the team. You know?
Look up to like that, man.
Son ahead of state type of thing. Like
Yeah.
Big level football.
If
Yes.
you want to carry Mikel Antonio, you carry him
Big level
for the
football.
coaching staff then.
Yeah,
No.
but
But not for playing, not for
Take somebody's spot.
Take somebody's spot out of the team.
So who you wanted to be
I would
there?
love to see Ravel in the team. If you're not going to select Ravel,
Ravel might just be
You can give
similar
you a good
to
30
Bale in terms of distractions.
but if you're not going to select him, bring in a Brandon Cover. Remember, you already have Joshua Anglin who is already injured.
Mm.
So why you select him?
You don't know how severe injury is. Maybe
It's a hamstring injury.
I'm supposed we can fit my match there.
Which match day? Come on, man. I just don't like
Our
that.
people.
It's a great treat here.
Wrap up time. We gotta wrap up. But Reggae Boys, finish.
Yeah, I just that's my pick. That's my statement for that.
So the two legs. You have been beating Bermuda 2-0 and then against Trinidad in the
Draw.
Draw, 1-1 draw.
All right, 0-0. 1-0 or 0-0.
2-0.
That stadium game is going to be a
We're getting
face,
6
is a
points.
face
We
to
have 6
encounter.
points.
Remember, you know, this is what I've been saying. You know, if we
Well-
can't get 6 points, if we can't get those maximum 9 points in the stadium,
Bermuda.
we're not going.
I said 3-1 Bermuda. No, Jamaica will beat Bermuda 3-1. Yeah.
I think everybody will be
Against Trinidad, this is going to be a tough one. I'm going 2-1.
Jamaica.
Yeah, I think we're going to score some goals with this with
2-0.
this setup.
Kaim Dixon, Warner, bro.
Yes.
Junglist, rise up.
See, Frost might just surprise. Yeah.
2 assists.
Yeah. Running at them.
Running out there. Reggae Boys time come.
All right, people. As usual, want to thank our listeners on the west side of the island, 96 points, Fit FM 96.7. You know, I will big up each and every Saturday. We know them tune in to listen to us. You know, I'm just coming from the west as well. You know, beautiful parishes, I should say. Yeah,
North
yeah.
Coast.
Yes.
Yeah.
But not and a little bit of the south.
Yeah. All over.
Yeah, beautiful place, you know. So I want to thank them for tuning in each and every Saturday to Primal Sports. And also Primal 4K family. You
Yeah.
know, always listening, always tuning in, always dropping words here and there. You know, but we need to get them calling in.
Yeah.
As I know them have things to say, but they probably just don't want calling.
Back,
They're holding back.
They're leaving it to the controversy boss.
Yeah, yeah.
So next week we'll have a Reggae Boys roundup. So we hear something.
Yeah.
Track and feel is on the horizon. So next week we'll look forward to that, and people enjoy a weekend and stay safe. Keep it primal. Peace.